The Renaissance, an era of art, innovation, and rediscovery. But for all its brilliance, it's also surrounded by misconceptions that have been passed down for centuries. In this video, we're busting the top 20 myths about the Renaissance that you probably still believe. Get ready to be surprised. 1. The Renaissance started overnight. Many think the Renaissance was a sudden explosion of ideas. In reality, it was a gradual evolution over centuries, influenced by earlier periods like the Middle Ages. The Dark Ages were completely dark. Contrary to popular belief, the so-called Dark Ages were filled with innovation, especially in science, agriculture, and philosophy. 3. The Renaissance was only about art. While known for masterpieces, the Renaissance also saw advances in science, politics, exploration, and technology. It happened only in Italy. Although Italy was a major hub, the Renaissance spread across Europe, influencing France, England, Germany, and the Low Countries. 5. Leonardo da Vinci invented everything. Da Vinci was a genius, but he wasn't the sole inventor. Many of his ideas were based on previous knowledge and were never built in his time. Sex. People didn't bathe during the Renaissance. While hygiene practices were different, people did bathe, especially in public bathhouses and with scented oils. 7. Everyone was educated. Only a small percentage of people were literate. Education was mostly reserved for the elite, clergy, and scholars. 8. The printing press was invented during the Renaissance. Gutenberg's press was invented around 1440, before the Renaissance reached full swing. But it did help spread Renaissance ideas. 9. All Renaissance artists were loved in their time. Many now famous artists like Michelangelo and Caravaggio were controversial, struggling with critics, clients, and even the law. 10. Medieval art was primitive compared to Renaissance art. Medieval art served different purposes, spiritual and symbolic rather than realistic. It wasn't primitive, just different in style. 11. The Renaissance was a peaceful time. Wars, plagues, and political intrigue were rampant. The era was as chaotic as it was creative. 12. Women had equal roles in the Renaissance. Women were often excluded from formal education and artistic training, though some, like Artemisia Gentileschi, broke through. 13. Galileo was persecuted only for scientific beliefs. His conflict with the church was also political and personal. Many clergy supported his work, but his challenge to authority crossed a line. 14. All scientists were atheists. Many Renaissance scientists were deeply religious and saw their work as understanding God's creation more fully. 15. Christopher Columbus was the first to discover the Americas. Columbus was not the first. Norse explorer Leif Erikson reached North America centuries earlier. 16. People believed the Earth was flat. By the Renaissance, most educated Europeans knew the Earth was round. This myth was popularized much later. 17. The Renaissance rejected religion. Religion remained central. Much of the art and writing of the time was deeply spiritual or funded by the church. 18. The Renaissance ended in 1600. There's no set end date. It faded into the Baroque era gradually, with transitions happening at different times in different regions. 19. Renaissance artists worked alone. Artists often had entire workshops of assistants and apprentices who helped complete their famous works. 20. The Renaissance was universally loved. Not everyone embraced its ideals. Some feared its challenges to traditional authority and morality. Which Renaissance myth shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe for more fascinating history content, and share this with a friend who still believes Columbus discovered America. What myths should we bust next? Let us know below.